Was up for trouble, that one.
My father.
Show's over. Anyway, I was saying, yeah?
Going on here then?
Sir.
Was that young Armand I saw you fighting with?
Aye, sir.
For what?
Over Crazy Red, that painter guy you used to know.
Really?
He dropped that, sir.
Take it in. At ease, soldier. Causing trouble again, I see. Dropped your letter outside.
It's not my letter. It's Vincent's.
It's the Theo Van Gogh. That's Vincent's brother, isn't it?
Yeah, Vincent left it behind. His old landlord Gino was having a clear out and found it. So he gave it to my father, and father told me I have to deliver it. Like it's my business. No, my job is to bash metal into shape, not deliver letters.
Self, why don't you?
Well, he doesn't need it, does he? Don't see the point in delivering a dead man's letter.
Your father just wants to pay his respects.
What for? What did that nobody ever do for us? Making my family hated when my old man refused to sign that petition.
To throw him out of the town.
I signed it. And that's well and good. He was mad.
He wasn't. He was an interesting man. Things only got strange when that friend of his, Gauguin, came. Vincent was all enthusiastic for his yellow house to become this hostel for painters. And Gauguin would be the master.
Just like you asked.
Where's the chair? Perfect.
When he finally came, they quickly went from firm friends to being at each other's throats.
No! No, you can't go! No, you can't go!
Calm down, Vincent.
Hello, Vincent.
Brought you a gift.
Oh, have you been fighting? Oh,
Take good care of it.
sweet. Alright.
Interesting man. It's not how I remember it. That nutcase is cut off his ear.
Your dad sewing it back on, is he?
No, he's helping.
Well, that figures one drunken crazy helping another.
Go on, say it! Say it again!
Didn't think we were only left. Not after Pugliese.
They're back. Crawling back in.
Evening, gents. Have you seen my son?
Ah, Mr. Rouleau. Yes, you'll find him inside.
He's meant to be on the train to Paris.
He don't look like he's planning on going anywhere right now.
We'll soon see about that.
Oh, he's in trouble.
The boy looks fine. Evening, Joseph.
Why can't you just post it?
I did. The letter got returned as undeliverable.
Well, if your postal service can't find him, what makes you think I can?
Just use your initiative, son. An important man like Mr. Theo Van Gogh. Ask around.
But what do I say when I find him?
It's customary to start with "I'm sorry for your loss." Let's get you sobered up.
I can't go. It's too late.
You convey deepest condolences from myself, your mother, and your brother. Oh, and don't forget little Marcel. She was his friend, too.
She was 10 months old.
Babes are like animals, son. You can know the heart of a man just by the sight of him.
Sure they can.
They're less fickle than grown-ups. Just look at Jeannot. He takes Vincent's money with a smile for a whole year and then signs a petition condemning him. Hey, mind you say that Jeannot had the letter for 2 years. I don't want Mr. Theo thinking that we've been sitting on it. Tell him how Jeannot didn't even bother handing it over to me until he heard that Vincent had...
Killed himself? Why do you find that so hard to believe? You saw what happened here.
He had a breakdown. It happens to people.
If they're weak.
Live longer. You'll see. Life can even bring down the strong. After the year, nobody would even give him a chance. Even kids were tormenting him.
Get out of there! Get out!
I call it weak. They letting kids chase him into the nut house.
And his neighbors, and the police, and the man the whole town against an ill man. He even checked himself into Saint Remy to get better, and so he did. He got discharged, cured.
Doesn't mean he stayed cured, does it?
I feel absolutely calm and in a normal state. This is what he writes me 6 weeks before he's dead. How does a man go from being absolutely calm to being suicidal in 6 weeks?
Sad. I get that. But what good will delivering that letter do now?
They were very close. Vincent would write his brother every day. No, I'm the one who collected the letters. If it were me, I'd want it. If it was you, heavens forbid. If you had died and there was a letter out there that you had sent to me, I'd want it. Wouldn't you want it? If it was me?
Whoa! Lunatic!
I heard you were Vincent's paint supplier, so I thought you might know Theo.
We need a drink, I think. It's brandy. Do take a seat.
He wasn't at the address we've got. The guy there said you might know.
Afraid you'll never deliver that letter to Theo Van Gogh.
Oh, I see. Well, how come?
2 hearts, 1 mind. That's what Vincent told me. Maybe that was the case after all. Because after Vincent died, Theo went into sharp decline.
Can you do something, my love?
He'd been poorly before, but
Like that.
Vincent's death, he had actually been with him a whole day at the end. But Vincent insisted they use the time to discuss life, not death. And no suicide note either. So it stayed a mystery. And Theo just kept asking why. 6 months after we buried Vincent, Theo was dead too.
The 2 of them. So how did Vincent die?
He shot himself in the fields above Auvers. By his easel, doing what he loved, painting to the end.
Do you know why?
No. Theo thought his unhappiness went right back to childhood. Tried so hard to fit into his family. But he never succeeded in this. Vincent told me he was the oldest, but not the first. There was another Vincent, his stillborn older brother. He thought that boy was the perfect Vincent, that he could never measure up to in his mother's eyes. He struggled to be what they wanted him to be. He joined his uncle's art dealership and was thrown out in disgrace. He tried for his father's profession, the church, but the pastor exams were too hard for him, so he took a job as a lowly missionary.